Give it up for Mike and Taylor, even though he didn't have the mic on half of the time. It was like, there we go. Right here, you can hear me now, man. God damn, man. Yeah, man. Ah, shit. Give it up for one more time, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, I was saying I was talking to somebody about like eat ass. You guys, you eat ass? He's like, hell nah. He's like, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I smoke Black and Miles, I don't eat ass. Nah, totally, 100%. Yeah, I get it. This chick I was dating, she offered to eat my ass. Like recently, she was like, yeah, let me eat your ass. And I was like, no. She was like, why? I was like, because I love you. That's why. And I see this going somewhere. You know, I don't want you to get a PTSD. You know, PTS Dookie. You know, I don't know. Post-traumatic dookie. Yeah. So stupid. All right. You guys ready for the next comic? The next comic coming up, performs all over New York and New Jersey. Give it up for Chris Park. Let's go.
Should I stand up here? Okay, guys. Give it up for Josh one more time. Oh my God, he's doing a great job. This is awesome. Thank you so much. Guys, I like to come up, I like to start off my sets talking about things that like unite us, things that we all have in common. Who was beaten as a child? Anybody? Anybody? Several of you, that's good. Mother or dad? Mom or dad? Who you were beaten as a kid? Mom or dad? Mom too? Yeah, man, me too, man. My mom beat me all, like, not all the time, but when I was being an asshole, which in her defense was often, right? And my mom would always, her choice of beatings when I was really little was spanking. My mom would spank me, right? I feared the dreaded spank as a child. I love that line, I just always use it. And my dad never did that, by the way. My dad never spanked me as a kid. And I found out when I got older why. It was because that's my dad's thing. Like spanking, that's like something that he's into. Yeah, in the world of BDSM, my dad is referred to as a spanko in that delightful little community. And yes, you all have to know that I know that now. And he told me about this when I got older. He didn't tell me like when I was 6, you know. He didn't go like, Chris, the reason I'm not spanking you today, I don't want to mix business with pleasure, son. I'll see you later. Go talk to your mother, you know. No, he told me when he got older because he didn't want to like eventually pass away and then like we find all of his gear in the basement and be like, Dad, what the fuck? Whips and paddles, pictures, oh my God, you know, all this shit. Yeah, so my dad's really into that. He showed me his favorite paddle, AKA my inheritance, you know what I'm saying? You know, some fathers leave their sons when they die things like a car or a watch or money. Yeah. No, my father's leaving me a big leather paddle with the word slut cut into the leather. But it will be fun, you know, one day when it's all mine, you know. I'll be with my woman, and I'll look her in the eyes and I'll hold up the paddle and just go, this was my father's paddle. And it'll be my son's paddle after I am gone. Slut, you know. Oh my God. Speaking of sluts, who had a good Halloween this year, huh? If you saw this segue, I'm proud of you. No, I had a good Halloween. I love Halloween. It's my favorite holiday of the year, you know. White guy from the suburbs, duh. No, I love Halloween, man. I love the whole thing, the whole ritual, giving out candy to the trick-or-treaters. So I am getting older, though. I do realize I'm starting to get older. I'm not recognizing all these costumes, you know what I mean? Like a little girl came to my door. She was wearing a white lab coat covered in blood. And I was like, oh, what are you supposed to be? She's like, I'm an abortion doctor. As long as you're having fun, kid. Happy Halloween. Blam. Do not want to get into this, just get off my porch. You know what I'm saying? Another kid came to my door, and he was like, you know, like 15 going on 16, just at that age where it's no longer, you know, trick-or-treating as much as it's going door to door begging for food. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're a little too old to be approaching my house in a mask, you know, especially a Jason mask or some shit. So he comes up, and I give him his candy. And I say, Happy Halloween, and he goes, hey, can I get some water? I was like, oh, no, I don't have any bottles of water to give out, you know, I don't really. He's like, I'll take a glass. Nah, you know, it's just like I gotta go to the kitchen, fill up the glass, it's a whole thing. He's like, that's fine, I'll wait. So finally I just panic, I go, no, and I slam the door in his face. I'm not giving some teenager that I don't know a glass in my house. You can't give teenagers glasses. First of all, they'll cut themselves with it, you know what I mean? But also, you know, where does it end? You know, I'm already giving out free candy. What, do you want to come in and use the bathroom too? Where the fuck do you draw the line here, man? You want to raid the fridge? The candy wasn't good enough for you? The fuck? Candy wasn't good enough for you? Oh no, well please come on in, put your feet up, we're watching Friday the 13th, hang out. Get the fuck out of my house. Oh my God. I was at a Stop and Shop recently using the Coinstar machine because I'm broke and need beer money often. And I was using the Coinstar machine, and those machines are always kind of like in a hidden little part of the grocery store, you know, it was like behind a little wall. And I'm cashing out my change, not bothering anybody. All of a sudden, this woman who works, who doesn't even work there, she's just a customer, she comes up to me and she goes, hey, you know, those Coinstar machines, they charge you a really big fee. You know, they really rip you off for the exchange. And I said, yeah, I know, it sucks, what are you gonna do? And she goes, yeah, the fee they charge, it's literal rape. They literally rape you with the fees. It's rape, 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 rape. And I was like, miss, I appreciate the help, but do you mind not standing right next to me in this secluded part of a grocery store, screaming rape over and over again? You know, it's not a good look for me, folks. It's not a good look. I know I look kind of like a rapist. It's 2022. Let's not body shame, okay? Fuck's sake. And besides, I saw the fee. I looked at the fee. It's like 7-8%. That's not rape. Come on. You know, if anything, that's the monetary equivalent of just like a hug that goes on a little too long, a little too tight, a little hair sniffing. What are you gonna do, right? Oh my God. If I'm seeming a little tense, folks, if I'm seeming a little on edge, a little frantic, you know, I had a weird experience with it lately. You know, I'm really questioning my identity and who I am as a person. I had a strange sexual fantasy about Mr. Clean the other day in my kitchen, and I just don't know what to do. I don't know what to think about it. I'll tell you the story. I was in my kitchen, and I'm using one of those Mr. Clean Magic Erase Scrub Brush things. I don't know if you guys know what those are. First of all, they're bullshit. They just completely disintegrate. They don't clean shit. They're a waste of money. Don't buy them. But I'm washing the counter in my kitchen, and I keep looking at the box, and I keep looking at Mr. Clean as I'm scrubbing. And Mr. Clean, you know, he's got those big, strong, safe-looking arms, you know. He's got that nice, warm, inviting smile. Deep, milky blue eyes. And also he's got an earring, so he's like kind of a bad boy, you know what I mean? And I'm standing there, and I'm like scrubbing, and I keep looking at it, and all of a sudden I just start imagining Mr. Clean like rubbing my shoulders up and down as I'm scrubbing. Like, ooh, yeah, that's really good. And then I snap out of it, and I'm just like, fuck, you know? Like, what the fuck am I doing? I'm scrubbing the counter, it's 7 in the morning, and here I am fantasizing about a different life, you know? What else can I say? How else can I put it? I just think to myself, like, is this what housewives do all day long? Is this what they go through? You know? These cleaning products, just making them fantasize about getting fucked dirty in the kitchen by Mr. Clean, you know? Well, fuck clean, I guess, would be a better way to put it. Thank you. Oh my God. But no, you know, it's confusing. It's confusing to say the least. I'll give you that. But you know I like women. I really like women, and as you can tell, as you can probably tell, I'm not the best with the ladies. I'm not the best guy. You know, I'm not the best. I try, but sometimes the universe just throws curveballs at me, man. Sometimes it's not my fault. Like, I was at a bar the other day, and I'm talking to this girl, and she's really cute, she's really pretty, and we seem to be hitting it off really well. Everything's going great. And then suddenly she goes, hey, I think I know you from somewhere. And I go, and I'm trying to be slick here, you know, I'm trying to be sly. I'm just like, yeah, your wildest dreams, right? She goes, no. She goes, do you go to TD Bank? Yeah, I have a checking account at TD Bank. She goes, I'm a teller at the bank. I work through the drive-thru. I've handled your deposits several times. Like, I've seen you several times there. And to her, I'm going, oh. But in my head, I'm like, fuck. This woman knows how much money isn't in my checking account. You know what I'm saying? She's seen too little or too much, whichever one works. she's seen it all, folks, you know. I can't even bullshit her and be like, oh, that's great. Hey, can I buy you a drink? She'll just be like, no, you can't. You really can't. Not at all. I can't afford it. You're going to come to the bank tomorrow and be like, do I really have to pay the overdraft fee? Didn't we have fun? Come on, you know. But things are not all bad for me, guys. Things are not all bad for me in that department. I just got invited to an orgy recently. Yeah, I know. You guys are like, yeah, so whatever. We just went to one, whatever. Fucking nerd. Yeah, thanks. You know, that's exciting for me, you cool dicks, okay? Yeah, my friend invited me to like this little like kinky, like BDSM kind of like orgy, you know? He's like, yeah, my girl, she wants to be humiliated, man. And in my brain's going a mile a minute, you know? I'm like, oh, she wants to be humiliated. What are we gonna do? We're gonna like tie her up and draw slut on her tits or like yell at her a lot. I've prepared for shit like this, guys. I know what I'm expecting. And he goes, no, we're not gonna do anything like that. She wants to be humiliated. We're gonna have her give you a hand job. Okay, cool. I like it so far. What are we gonna do to humiliate her while she's giving me the hand job? He goes, nothing. She's just gonna give you a hand job. She'll be humiliated. And I'm just standing there just like, what time do you want me to be there? Guys, thank you so much. Give it up for your host, Josh. Thank you so much.
Give it up for Chris Park. Let's go.